Alright, we're back. All the con rods and pistons have been connected up. All the gaps are good. I'm really happy. They don't have locating tabs, these bearings. They work on a crushing system. Apparently it's better, more modern, and also cheaper to manufacture. So anyway, I don't know if 100% if I agree, but that's how it goes now. Each main bearing journal has a bit of flexi gauge on it, as you can see, and we're just going to crush those up now. Make sure all your surfaces are clean, there's nothing in the way, and we're going to lay that in place. There's going to be a little bit of resistance from your locating dowels, but they will pull up with the bolts. I know it's not super. I've put a bit of that lubrication stuff on these bolts, assembly lube. I know there's some here that are longer. Not that that's important at this moment. I think this is how they go. I'll check that out later. The important bit is to get them all torqued down. Just take them down till they're touching. I wish the camera had like a pause button, you know? So you could just pause and then restart instead of having to join them all up later. You will have to get a tube spanner for these. You cannot use a short socket. That's just the way it is. To test the tolerances on the bearings, you don't have to, you just have to get the main bolts in for the mains. You don't need to tighten all of these up to check. You just check these ones here. The others, just to seal that all together. It's slowly pulling together with the locating dowels, touching, and then you zigzag them. In this order is how you tighten them. Alright, the big ends were 20 pounds plus 90 degrees. And this one was 25. So you tighten these to 25 pounds and then a quarter of a turn or 90 degrees. I will go and do these now. So you don't really need to see that. It'll just make the clip way too long. I'll torque these all up to the correct tension, and then we'll start filming again when I'm ready to pull it off to show you the crushed flexi gauge. Alright, we decided just to show you a couple. So you take them down. I've adjusted this to 25. Slowly take up the pressure. Show all of them. Take up a bit. Just make sure you don't go like over the 25 straight away. See, like that. So that was already 25. You want to tighten these things down quite evenly. Alright. 5. Anyway, that's the whole procedure. And then once you've done all of them at 25, now you go give all of them a quarter of a turn. I'm not going to use the torsion wrench for that, I'm using my bar. Now they all need a 90-degree turn, and that's them torqued up. Alright, I've torqued them all down, I've taken them back out. The dowels are holding it in place. And we shall inspect. Here's a bearing that decided to stick.
Oh, there we go.
There we
Looks
go.
good.
My wife decided it looks good already. The gap has to be to I did see it before. Where is it? Valve spring, crankshaft, valve timing. I might have to crankshaft, there we go. Clearance 0.004 0.032.
This one is easy.
0.004. So roughly from that's 0.038 and 0.038. Did I lose it again? Yeah.
Sure.
Can't believe it. Yeah, I lost it again. Point 0.032, 0.004 to 0.0. So that white one is the maximum clearance point, the white. So if we look here,
Yeah, perfect.
that's actually wider, so it's less than the maximum gap. And I can see that's the same. They're all a bit wider, so they're well within tolerances. Okay, so I know it's all a lot of extra work, flexi gauging it. You're basically assembling everything and deassembling and then reassembling again, but I've done it before. I've taken a pot shot and trusted the grinding machine and the bearings, everything, and I've bolted engines together before without checking. I've done it and I've never had a problem. But I'm getting older and wiser now, and I'm not as energetic as I used to be. Before I didn't mind pulling an engine out, now it's something I'm like, well, do I need to? As you get older, you decide to. So I know this crank is fine and there's not going to be any problems with it. So now I'm just going to clean off this flexi gauge stuff, lube it all up, lube the bearings, put them in place, get the silicone sealer. There's a special name for it. But I'll show you putting that together. Anyway, I'll catch up with you later when I get to doing that stage, but I'm knackered for today. Catch you later, bye bye.